which franchise building blocks do you like for Rookie of the Year right now? So Jalen Green is the favorite at plus 330 on the DK Sportsbook, but Scotty Barnes has been climbing all season and is right behind him at plus 350. So what do you think, Kenny?
I'm taking Cade Cunningham still, plus 450. I just think he's the most talented player out of this group, and we saw him score 17 points against the Nets. He cooked Kevin Durant. He hit some big shots. This is just, we've only seen him a handful of times, and I think that recency bias is already playing a factor here, right? He was already dropping before he even saw the court, and then plays a couple crummy games. Everyone rushes to bet on the hotter starting rookies. I think that ultimately, when we come to the end of the season, Cade Cunningham's going to have the best years. So I'm actually getting ahead of all the steam and probably just taking it.
All right, Nick, you like Jalen Green or Scotty Barnes or someone else?
Well, I like the Cunningham call. I think people were way too quick to jump off of Cade Cunningham when he had like 1.5 bad games, and we just determined that he was a bust and should be released. But I do think I like Evan Mobley the most right now. I think he's seemingly been the guy who hasn't really tripped up at all. Like, it feels like he hasn't really had any bad games. And every night you go on Twitter, there's a new 2.5-minute compilation of him single-handedly carrying the Cavaliers defense. The question is, how much does that translate to Rookie of the Year voting? A lot of this award is just add up points, rebounds, and assists, and whoever has the most usually wins the award. So if Jalen Green gets hot over the second half of last season, or second half of this season, I should say, same with Cade Cunningham. If it's kind of an Anthony Edwards situation, slow start, and then all of a sudden you're averaging 25 and 5 over the final 40 games of the year, maybe that's enough. But I think Evan Mobley is going to be the most consistent. I think he's the guy, that people who really dig into this stuff are going to say he was by far the most impactful. The question is, by the end of the year, with all the pieces that they have around him, his numbers maybe won't be quite as impressive as what he's been doing, kind of on the margins to help this team. So to me, he's still the best bet, though, at 4-1. I think you're getting good value. I'm surprised he's actually not listed as the favorite right now.